welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to attempt to fit the passenger seat. I found this job quite time consuming, and I think it's because of working with metal. And again, it's measuring twice and making sure that you can't really afford to make a mistake working with metal, and just making sure that there's enough moving the seat forwards and moving the seat backwards. So as I always say, wish me luck. Well, I'm back, and as you can see, same as before, just another side. What I've done is actually drilled the holes through the brackets or the strips of metal, fixed it to the floor of the car. So what I need to do now is put the seat back in and then mark it. And what I did last time was I marked the two front rails, bolted them, put them in, and then marked the two holes at the back. It's a long way of doing it, but it's just making sure that you actually do get it all lined up and that it's not facing to the right a little bit, or the seat's not straight. You can actually get it to the point where you can adjust, and then you just point and fire. So the seat, marked it because I need to just grind the surplus bolt, as in this part here. You can just see the paint there, so what I'll do, I'll just remove it, chop it up, cut it with my grinder, just a cutting disc, and then I'm just now going to, once I do that, I'll put them back in again. They'll be at the correct length. I'll move the seat forward, and then I'll mark the back, and then straight away I'll just cut. So it's getting on, it's coming on lovely, nice and solid. So yeah, it's coming along, and it's a lovely day. Welcome back, guys. Well, where am I up to? Well, if you look closely, that bolt head is a different size to the bolt size at the rear. And one of the reasons is that when I come to tighten up, being a rusty bolt on the other side of the floor, so underneath, which is under into a frame, as we all know, in an MGB, what I had to do was actually drill it out, re-tap it with a metric thread, just that tad bigger. So it's all about safety, and it's all making sure that everything is actually sturdy. I've chopped those bolts. I've also found I was going to make my own spacers, but if anybody knows who has MGB or has had one, the seat runners, the original seat runners, the wood, in the middle of the wood, what we have here is like a spacer where it goes into the wood. It's the thickness of the wood, and then the bolt goes through. Now, they are great for this part where the bolt head here is protruding, so it's just raising this seat rail slightly. Can't avoid it unless you drill straight into the floor, and I don't want to do that. This is reversible. If I don't like it, if people say it devalues the car, if the insurance company says, well, you're great value, you've taken a hit by fitting Mazda MX5 seats, well, I can take them out in a matter of minutes and put my original MGB seats back in. So it's all reversible, and I think any modification it has to be reversible. You know, there's no going back, or, you know, you put rubber grommets in where you've drilled those, you know, massive bolt holes. Here, you just take the frame out and then you bolt back down with the runners which were supplied by MG. So I'm not worried in the slightest of putting MX5 seats in. They match the interior. They're far more comfortable. They are comfortable. They're more supportive. And what I'm doing is tracking the progress of, you know, how I'm fitting it, how it's reversible, how I don't want to destroy the car, and also I want to make it safe. Anybody getting into this car, I've bought new seat belts, I've tested the anchoring. It's all about safety. You know, I think, you know, classic cars, they don't have to be dangerous. They do not have to be if love and care and attention's applied. So I just thought I would just inject this, you know, opinion of people saying, well, you know, you're going to devalue the car. Well, any modification might devalue the car. Some modifications make the car better, some, but this is reversible, and I keep repeating reversible. I'm going to try them. If I like them, I'll keep them. I'm not going to sell the existing seats. When I come to sell the car, I will give the buyer the option of, do you want the original seats? They're there for the taking. I'm not going to sell them. They're in good condition. That's one thing. I've seen them on eBay and they do go for quite a lot of money. And the foam's fine, the covers are fine. I just want something more supportive. I'm used to having seats more supportive, and I'm planning to do more miles in this car, and I want to be in comfort. And I think that's a simple ask. So I'm just going to crack on and let's get these seats in. And let's get cleared up, because I want to show a number of people, and I've got a couple of errands to do this afternoon. So I always say in these videos, please wish me luck. Turn from a break. I've chopped the bolts. I had to re-tap another bolt. I just want to make sure it's all safe. Some people just say, I'll just leave it, be fine. And it's that, it'll just be fine. But you can see there, it's all in line. It's ready to put the seat in now. I'm going to bolt it in. And this completes this part of the video. This is part 3. There's going to be part 4 where I make some final adjustments and look at the cabling for the electric heated seats. Well, I can rejoice. The seat's firmly in. It's all secure. That was difficult. It was fiddly trying to get the bolts at the back. I'm not going to say it's easy getting the bolts in. I really don't think it is easy. Some people might disagree, but it was just getting it lined up and putting it on and making sure everything was tight. But it's in. That's the trial fit now. It will have to come back out again, as you all know. But they are fitted. I've got a brand new seat belt for this side, the same as the other side. But it's in. And next weekend will be taking them out, painting and fitting the heated seat wiring. So that's the next installment of the MX5 seats. My daughter thinks they don't suit the car. My wife thinks they don't suit the car. They are the same colour as the door cards and the interior. They might grow to like them, but they are popular upgrade and they are more supportive, and you do sit lower. I must emphasize, you do sit lower and you are more supportive. So for any great distances, it's more comfortable. And it's got full adjustment, just like the MGB seats, and it's all reversible. So I'm going to tidy up now. It's been a long day, a lot of measuring, drilling, double measuring. But that's, you know, firmly secure. I had to tap 2 more holes into the frame of the car where they bolt through the box section. Very weak and rusty. But again, the car's 48 years old. But that's re-tapped. It's all good, clean metal now, and it would last another 48 years. So like, share, and subscribe. There hasn't been really a lot to see in this video. It's just been really a copy of the driver's side, and that's just one of those things. I knew this part would be just a matter of just copying over, but it is different from the driver's side. there's not as much room. I think the tunnel how it pans out to become more narrow, pans out a lot earlier, and I think that is one of the problems. Anyway, bye for now. Like and subscribe, share the video. You might have learned something, but I don't think this is an easy job if you do it well. Right, bye for now.